guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna talk about a topic that has come up for me recently because I feel like a light bulb went off in my head when I was looking at all of the money that I spend in Chanel jewelry. So welcome to my channel. My name is Erica. If you are new, if you love fashion, luxury, shopping, travel, you are in the right place, baby. Subscribe. And if you are a returning sub, you know I have a special place in my heart for you. Thank you so much for being here. So let's talk about Chanel jewelry. Guys, so as I was searching for a birthday gift, which by the way, I have a badass birthday haul coming up for you, so stay tuned for that. I'm gonna show you what I did for my birthday, what I got for my birthday, and exactly how my plans for my gift for my birthday did not work out. So I had to get a plan B. So anyway, in the trials of tribulation of trying to decide what I wanted for my birthday, I started looking at what I have in my closet, in my jewelry case, in my jewelry case, in my jewelry case, in my jewelry. Guys, I have spent so much money in Chanel fashion jewelry, I cannot even tell you. Like the CC earrings, I have choker, I have pearl necklace, the CC rings, I have bracelets. Guys, when you realize and you start adding up how much money you have spent on Chanel jewelry and fashion jewelry in general, you will realize that you could have purchased some amazing real jewelry pieces that will last you a lifetime, that are never gonna tarnish, that are not gonna get ruined, and they're gonna hold their value, versus you buying something that is going to turn dark after a while, that's gonna lose crystals. So you guys know Chanel earrings, bracelets, earrings, anything that comes with crystals typically falls apart because the crystals just fall off on everything. Okay, I have earrings, I have rings, I don't have one piece with crystals that has withstood the test of time. It just does not last. And then the pieces that are gold or gold plated or whatever you might call, they do turn dark over time. I have pieces that have started to tarnish, and man, when you look at the prices for fashion jewelry nowadays, it's expensive. It used to be a time where you're like, okay, I'll spend $300, right, on a ring or on a pair of earrings, and it's beautiful and it's the classic CC. But guys, if you look at the prices right now, it's $400, $500, $600, and there are some pieces that are over $1,000. I'm gonna show you a pair of Chanel earrings that are $1,200. There are necklaces that are $2,000 and $3,000, you know. And when you get to the $1,000 realm, you have to start questioning if this is a wise investment. I started looking, and it's funny because I never really had a thing for real jewelry. I have a lot of friends that do, that are all about buying jewelry and gold and diamonds and all of this stuff, and I never really cared all that much. And it's so funny how I have done a 180. I'm gonna give you guys a few ideas of pieces that you can purchase that are not that expensive, that are like $1,000, $2,000. And then right now, when I start thinking about it, even if a piece of Chanel jewelry is $500 or $600, dude, I would rather save another $400 and get me something that is real gold, that is a classic piece, that is gonna stay here forever, that is not gonna go out of style. And then the awesome thing about jewelry is that you can wear it with anything. It matches everything. These are pieces that are gonna go with every look, every style, anything that you put on. So let me show you a few examples of some fashion jewelry pieces that I have purchased from Chanel. All right, so this is a piece, it's a necklace that I got actually a long time ago. I hardly ever wear this necklace. I probably should sell it, but I just cannot bring myself to do it. But so this is an example of Chanel fashion jewelry. I think I bought this necklace for like $600 back in the day. Then I have this example of this choker, which is probably my favorite fashion piece from Chanel. I absolutely love this choker. Don't regret buying it at all. But guys, this choker was $1,000, actually over $1,000 with taxes and everything. If you think about, okay, it's $1,000, it's a fabulous look, but it's $1,000, right? That I could have used towards something that is really gold and is never going to tarnish and is going to last forever. And then I have classic Chanel brooch right here, which Gorgeous brooch. I think I got this in Italy if I'm not mistaken. I absolutely love it, but guys, I kind of don't wear brooches anymore. I don't know why. Maybe if I travel when it's cold, but right now I just don't have one look that I'm like, let's put a brooch on it. I guess I'm just not a brooch kind of a person. I feel like I am more like, I don't know, my style is maybe edgy and it's still girly, but not traditional enough to wear a brooch. I don't know. I guess I feel sometimes a brooch kind of ages you a little bit. I don't know. Anyway, so I haven't worn my brooch. Probably should sell it as well. And then my latest purchase from Chanel, which I mean, I absolutely love. Don't get me wrong. I love all of the pieces that I have. Don't get me wrong. But okay, so this was the latest and greatest Chanel purchase that I have made. You know, this pair of earrings that everybody has, right? Anybody that is like a fashionista, Chanel lover, they got this Chanel pair of earrings. And again, they are gorgeous. They are a statement piece. But guys, these earrings were over $900 with taxes, right? So we are talking about close to $1,000 in fashion jewelry that is not going to last forever. So, you know, if I look at my collection and I had maybe saved a little bit more, because I think the issue we have is that, and a lot of you might have the same issue as me, is that it's easier for you to buy something that is cheaper. So you're like, I'll buy a pair of earrings, $500, right? Oh, I'll buy this cute little whatever, $600. Because you think if you buy real jewelry, it's gonna be $5,000. The reality of it, it's not. There's a lot of beautiful jewelry out there that does not cost $5,000, that if you had saved the money on everything that you bought that cost a little less, you would have some amazing pieces right now. I could have Van Cleef right now. I have no Van Cleef in my collection whatsoever. And if I think about the thousands and thousands of dollars I have spent buying things like these, I could have some amazing real diamond, real gold, real stone jewelry in my collection. I'm not saying Chanel fashion jewelry doesn't sell a lot of money. I actually think that they hold their value pretty well if you get the right pieces, right? But the issue with them is that they are not pieces that were built to last forever. It's not real gold. So if it's not real gold, it is going to tarnish one day. The way that the stones are secured is not really done as if they were securing diamonds, which is why the crystals fall off all the time. So I had kind of like an epiphany, and I posted on my Instagram, and a lot of you guys send me a lot of messages that are like, Erica, I have stopped buying fashion jewelry a long time ago. And then on my Instagram, if you don't follow me, you definitely should, because there's a lot of action that goes down on my Instagram. I also posted a lot of ideas for inexpensive pieces that you can buy that are real jewelry, that are classics, you know, that are amazing, that are gonna make you look like a notch above. Because it's funny, I am doing preparation for a video to talk about bad service in luxury stores. So I have done a couple posts on my Instagram. I have reached out to people that I know that are sales associates from all of these different luxury brands, and you guys have given me a lot of intel, you know, so stay tuned for this video because it's gonna be the bomb, you know, talking about how sales associates kind of judge their clients, why sometimes we are treated badly if we are buying something small. And one of the things that I got from several sales associates was that when you walk into a luxury store, one of the things that they look at is your jewelry, and for guys it's your watch. So it is one of the things that they are checking out to see, is this a client that has money that is worth my time? Which, I mean, it kind of sucks. I'm not saying that this is right by any means, but I know SAs are under pressure because they have quotas to meet, and I'm gonna get into the details of this topic on my other video about luxury stores. But it is one of the things that they look at to say, is this a person really that is high styling? So, you know, jewelry is a statement. When you walk in and you have some Van Cleef in your hand and you have some Cartier in your hand, in your neck, in your ears, you are kind of putting yourself a notch above everybody else, right? And when you are wearing some Chanel fashion jewelry, yeah, it's beautiful. Yes, it calls attention, but it is not the same step on your luxury stairwell as a Van Cleef or a Cartier would be. So I talk about my luxury stairwell all the time with you guys. Those of you who are subscribers know all about my luxury stairwell spiel, which means Everybody is on their own journey on their luxury stairwell. So some people are beginners of their luxury stairwell, and you are in the beginning steps where you are buying maybe your first card holder, or maybe some sunglasses, or maybe some Chanel fashion jewelry, right? And then you have like those middle people on their middle of their stairwell where they are buying pieces that are more unique. They're starting to buy Chanel handbags that are way more expensive. And then in my opinion, you have the top of the luxury stairwell, which are those people that are wearing the latest and greatest in terms of clothes for these high-end brands like Chanel or Gucci or Louis Vuitton. You're wearing the ready-to-wear, and you have jewelry. I mean, to me, that is a sign that you are getting kind of like at the top of the luxury stairwell. When you are carrying real diamonds from Chanel, when you have a ring from Chanel that is amazing, that is made of real gold, or if you have Van Cleef, or if you have Dior jewelry, that to me puts you an echelon above everybody else. But the thing is, what you don't realize is that this little bit that you spend here and here could amount to some amazing pieces. That's kind of where I'm at with my luxury stairwell. And you know, I was gonna give an example. So I had a sales associate. I went to a boutique, to a Chanel boutique a long time ago, back in the day, with my friend Val. And if you guys know my friend Val, she's like super high styling. Like, Val has the latest and greatest of every ready-to-wear collection. She has an incredible collection of purses and Birkins, and she has a ton of jewelry. You know, she's all Van Cleef'd out everywhere. And I went to this Chanel boutique with Val one time, and it was my local Chanel boutique. I knew the people there, I knew the SA there, I was the regular client there, right? So one day Val was visiting the city that I used to live in, and we went out shopping together, and I brought Val to the Chanel boutique. And it was so funny because my SA eyed her, eyeballed her, and after that visit, every time he asked about Val. And in my mind, I didn't realize back in the day that why did he love Val so much? You know, it's not that Val is not lovable. She's very lovable, believe me. But I had taken many other friends with me that did not pique his interest as much. And I did not understand why that was. I was like, well, why Val? Why not my other friends, right? And now looking back, I know exactly why. It's because Val was covered in Van Cleef. Val had like, I don't know, 3-4 Van Cleef bracelets with diamonds, Van Cleef earring. Her daughter had Van Cleef earrings. So I think what happened, you know, my assumption now, reevaluating the situation, is that he saw her and he's like, bam, Van Cleef, bam, Van Cleef, diamonds, Cartier. This chick is a baller, right? This is the client that I want to have. So I think that that's exactly what happened, and I think that is the reality of the luxury world. If you are covered in real jewelry, you stand out from the crowd, right? So on top of that, real jewelry is more of an investment. It's a better investment. It's something that's never gonna go bad on you. Light bulb went off as I was looking for gifts for my birthday, and the funny thing is that when that light bulb went off, I had just posted on Instagram because Dior has come out with some gorgeous hair accessories, guys, like for like cute little barrettes that say like Ja Dior. Fell in love with them. I called my SA and I was like, put one aside for me. I'm absolutely in love with it. And it was 500 bucks, right? And that day I was like, man, I'm gonna have a change of heart. Instead of spending 500 bucks on a hair accessory that is fashion jewelry, I can save a little more and actually buy a real gold piece of jewelry from Dior, which is actually exactly what I did. You guys will see on my birthday haul that I did get something from Dior that is real gold. And I told my SA, I was like, you know, you can release the hair piece because I want real jewelry from now on. I'm not saying I'm never gonna buy fashion jewelry anymore, because sometimes there are some statement pieces that you do want that are incredible and you fall in love. So I'm not saying that I'm never gonna do that again. I am saying that I will be more mindful of my spending, and that most of the time now I want to buy real jewelry instead of most of the time in the past I bought fashion jewelry. Actually, most of the time, no, all the time. Everything I bought was fashion jewelry so far. I have very few pieces of real jewelry. I have this set of rings from Tiffany's, which is, one is 18 karat gold and this one is actually silver. So I bought two of them and I made a set. And then I have my Cartier wedding band, you know, and That's about it for real high-end jewelry in my collection, and I want to change that. I just wanted to share with you guys as well, because if you are in the same situation, I think it is worth you evaluating and thinking, hey man, I could save a little more and I could have a gorgeous piece of jewelry from Cartier, from Dior, you know, instead of just another CC ring. Do you know what I mean? Or save more to get a fabulous piece of real jewelry from Chanel. You know, I have seen some really gorgeous rings from Chanel that are made of real diamonds. They are more expensive for sure, but I think you need to start thinking about saving your money and buying some things that are gonna really stand the test of time and then set you apart from everybody else, right? So let's talk about a few examples of real pieces of jewelry that are not gonna break the bank. Number one, let's talk about this Cartier Justin Clos ring. This ring is gorgeous. It's actually more of a recent release from Cartier. They made something that was a little smaller, a little thinner, and a little daintier, that is a little more budget friendly. But guys, you might not be buying the biggest, most badass Cartier ring, but you have a Cartier ring, right? Isn't this worth more than a couple pieces of fashion jewelry? Do you know what I mean? Actually, my friend Val, who's super high styling, just got this ring for herself, because I think she actually put on your thumb, which I think looks really cool, and you don't want like a super heavy ring to wear on your thumb. So that's what she got, and I think it looks amazing. Another example here is this gorgeous Hermes ring, which I think is so beautiful, so feminine. I love that it has the little medallion that kind of moves around in your finger. How cute and fun that is. Guys, that's $1,000. That's the price of fashion jewelry, right? And you have a real piece of Hermes jewelry right there. Next one is this Bulgari ring, which is called the B01 ring. I love this version with 3 different colors. I think this is so sophisticated. It matches everything that you have. And if you like jewelry that packs more of an oomph, if you don't like those super dainty rings, this is a perfect one for you. Next one, let's talk about this Van Cleef band. For those of you who like pieces that are very antique looking, right, that are a bit more ornamented, they have a little bit more detail, that kind of remind you, reminisce of old world, this is perfect. $22.80 is the price of this ring. This is a piece of Van Cleef jewelry, guys. Next one is also a piece from Hermes, and it's the small Kelly ring for $1,800. How stunning this is. I mean, this is the small version, but still a little thicker than the first one that I showed you. I am kind of obsessed lately with kind of putting a whole bunch of rings in your hand, like total stack, you know, on all of your fingers. I think that look is so cool. But when you do a total stack like that, you cannot put 300 humongous rings, right? So I think this is a perfect style for you to stack with the first one that has the little medallion. I think that would look so amazing. Let's look at this next one right here, which is this beautiful flower from Van Cleef. How delicate, how feminine is this ring for around $2,800, something that you can pass to your daughter. This next one is actually on my personal list. I am absolutely getting this ring. This ring is from Hermes and it is $1,250, so it will absolutely not break the bank. And this one packs a lot of style, you know what I mean? It is not like a really massive ring, but because of the design covering such a big part of your ring, I feel like, bam, that is a statement. You know, think that you can get a statement ring for $1,200. The next one is a stunning one from Chanel. It's a camellia ring with a diamond in the center. It doesn't get any more Chanel than this for $22.40, guys. I mean, think that you could have a piece of jewelry from Chanel. I mean, I feel like that is like a dream, right? When we think about all of these big luxury houses, I feel like when you get a piece of real jewelry from them, it's like, man, I made it. And then the next one I want to talk to you about is this one from Dior, which is absolutely on my list. I am obsessed with this ring from Dior. Guys, less than $1,000. Are you flipping kidding me? You can get it in rose gold, yellow gold, white gold. I love that it's in French, so it says oui, you know, super like shishi, which is totally up my alley, with a diamond for less than $1,000. I mean, you can't beat that. This one is a classic from Cartier, which is the Trinity ring with the 3 bands with 3 different gold colors, right? The rose gold, the yellow gold, and the white gold. You can get the small version for less than $1,000. Again, what a gorgeous ring for you to stack. And this is a piece of Cartier history. And then let's talk about earrings. I love, what girl doesn't love a pair pair of dangly earrings. These are, to me, the type of earring that you will wear all the time with anything, because they are dangly earrings, but they are not too much or too little. For $1,900, you can have a piece of gold Hermes jewelry. And then the last one, it is so cute. To me, I feel like this is so whimsical. So this is a ring from Bulgari. It's called the Bulgari Gelati ring. And for those of you who like pieces that are a bit more fun and super girly, it is actually a little piece of, like, it's not an ice cream. I don't know how you say that in English, but it is a pop. I think that's how you say it, right? An ice cream pop. Gorgeous, guys. $23.50. Look what a statement this ring would be on your finger. So guys, these are just some ideas of things that I'm absolutely loving right now, that I am absolutely going to add to my collection. I feel like I am on a jewelry kick right now. I am very much obsessed with starting a very nice jewelry collection that I can pass to my daughter, that I can sell tomorrow if I want to buy something else. And I want to really tone down my fashion jewelry collection, really spend my money a bit more wisely. So I would love to hear your thoughts on my light bulb moments. I would like to know what you do. Do you invest more in real jewelry? Do you love your fashion jewelry collection? Do you do a little bit of both? I would love to understand how you guys are spending your money these days. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little bit of chit chat with me. Thank you so much for taking the time to hang out with me, and I'll see you on the next video. Love you. Bye.